Alright, welcome back to Telltale or Batman, the Telltale series. Whoops, I keep saying Telltale Games in the beginning of everything instead. I don't know how this is gonna run. I just changed it to where my CPU is now handling physics stuff instead of my GPU, so it might cause some issues in the game. I don't know. But let's just get into this. I don't remember much of what happened. I changed my compressor setting, so hopefully it sounds a little more crisp. Like even if I whisper like this, it should sound pretty decent. So you can catch my voice in like low tones too. Just got back from the movies. My general manager invited me to go, and I said I probably can't because I don't have money. Then he paid for me a ticket. He was really adamant that I go, which was pretty cool.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Together, we will change Gotham.
Will we?
Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Oh no, it paused it. I thought it was gonna skip because I've already seen all this. I think.
Not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone?
I write down my Minecraft house
Is the Dent
location.
campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal?
But my monitor's been acting really weird lately. That's another thing to watch out for. Damn! I forgot how hard he punched her in the eye.
This is Selina.
He saw most of her face!
How many?
Even without the bruising, you see Selina's entire face.
To pieces.
All the dead guys. Then Falcone. I remember last time we ended up capturing Falcone. That was the other thing we did.
The chemicals. Where are they? We're all being played here, including you.
Yeah. Trying to find like a centering for the face cam. I'm using voice mod again. So hopefully that's not an issue if I change voices. For funny purposes eventually, if I ever get to that.
Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
We also learned this secret too. Now Alfred has explaining to do for this episode. I'm gonna try to get this entire episode done. I want to record more Luigi's Mansion stuff, but I don't have time right now, so I might do BioShock instead. Because I really do like BioShock. BioShock's a fun game. Apologies if my mic is quieter too. Like I said, I just got finished messing with settings, so it feels new in a way. So y'all give me opinions on that as well. That'd be pretty cool. You can see like a little bit of my microphone's little knob, but that's all you can see. I think after this episode, I'm going to probably watch Iron Man. I feel like watching Iron Man for some reason. Oh, the graphics stuttering. Maybe my processor shouldn't be taking a hit.
Only you now, Master Bruce.
Crime Alley.
I thought I might find you here.
Did you?
The news was
Ow.
upsetting for both of us. But you should see this. I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's also public and messy.
People are throwing stones at my family, Alfred. I need to understand why.
It's my family too. Don't forget that.
Yeah, I know.
I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
My money has never corrupted me.
And I'm proud of you. But you're hardly the norm. Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners.
Really?
Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Falcone, the papers, they were telling the truth. Everyone knew about this but me.
I know it's a lot to take in. I want you to know, I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then, they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door.
It's a good moral
Everything
choice.
I did, everything I've ever done was out of love for you.
Aw. I love you too, Alfred.
Forgive me.
How could I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you. I won't let you down again.
I remember in Batman Arkham Origins when Alfred was
This is
attacked.
the first time I've been back here since that night.
Not this Alfred, but
When
another
the police
Alfred.
called
You had to
me
resuscitate
collect
him.
you, I thought
That was
they'd
crazy.
finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
If my father was that deep in crime, he would have had enemies.
Well, it's a fair assumption. You don't think. You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Yeah, it's normal, honestly.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
Probably. Now we have to look around the entire... Do we have to look around the crime scene of his family? Oh. That's kind of sucky, but alright. Easy way to find out what happened. Oh, I'm thinking about playing the Call of Juarez games. Call of Juarez games are actually really good. I haven't played them in so long. There's a lot of stuff I want to play, I just don't have
He just
time.
wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I can't picture him as a criminal. Not the kind I deal with.
In that moment, he was simply your father.
Let me look at the theater. I also downloaded Valorant, because why not? I downloaded a few things. Battlefront 2, Valorant, etc.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when
Saturday
you
matinee.
wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
Pearl necklace, too. I remember the pearl necklace. I love Telltale games' storytelling. It gets you enthralled. A lot of people bash on them for that, but that's because a lot of people expect more gameplay. Like, I like the story. I can follow along because I like movies. Movies are good. This is like you're choosing the things the characters do in a movie.
I want him standing here. Right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
I'd only want to ask him one question. Why? My parents could have given him anything. Why would he just shoot them?
He was stabbed
You could
to
say
death in
Joe
prison.
better chill.
No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
Joe better chill. My guy.
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, you don't have to do this.
What is it, 3 in the morning?
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
Sad to think, though. Look at the water effects on the back.
Bruce, stay back.
Take whatever you want.
Nothing personal, just business. He told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this.
Oh. Damn. 2 shots?
No, Falcone. He's making a mistake.
Really? The pearl necklace didn't break? Oh, that's where the pearl necklace comes in. I was supposed to say, what happened to the pearl necklace? I remember him tearing up the pearl necklace.
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a mugging. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
Oh yeah, he does. Why wouldn't he know what happened to your parents? He worked with them. Oh, my arm is itchy. They have a short bottom of the table. That works. Now what? GCPD? Hold on here.
But getting you in to see Falcone like this, I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
You owe me, Harvey, and now I need your help.
Those are donations, not loans. You're not entitled to a pound of flesh.
Hell, I'll settle for a handshake and a blind eye.
The last time you disappeared behind closed doors with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support.
I'm not sure, but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what? Bruce, that's terrible.
That's why I have to speak with him. I have to know for sure.
Bruce, I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there. I don't want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Gentlemen, we finally put Falcone in his cage. Now, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Information? What information?
Oh, well, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing.
I gave him some evidence against Falcone.
More like a catalog of his entire criminal empire.
Yeah.
It's a case that'll put Falcone away for life.
Is that a fact?
It's the reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
Nice job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr.
Agreed.
Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Aw.
Thanks, Sergeant.
You shot me. Wait a sec. Yeah, she shot me. I was Batman. She shot me.
Keeping Falcone in the infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up.
She's so nice, though.
I could tell.
I don't
Batman
care if she
wanted
shot
to
me.
kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
Whoever he is behind the mask, that man's a hero to me.
Yeah. It's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
All right, Falcone's inside. Just say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
Got it. Thinking about playing Dead Space on stream. I want to do a bunch of stuff I don't have time to do. Me and Haley are gonna play some horror games. Why does that remind me of the, because we just finished watching Black Widow. Black Widow had the same title cards. I'm not gonna spoil anything, I'm just saying it had title cards, kind of like Infinity War did. Like that. Hi, Falcone.
Hello. Bruce Wayne?
You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you. You're your father's son. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins. Going back decades.
Until you sent Joe Chill to kill him.
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. Hey, I
No,
tried
we're
to
not.
get through to your dense party. Maybe I should have spelled it out.
Convince me then. Tell me a story about our big, happy family.
There it is. Now I got you hooked. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
If he'll give me more information, I'll ease it.
40 years I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never know the whole story. How much of your parents do you have in you? What kind of son did Thomas Wayne make?
I'm not a murderer.
No, you're not. That's why you were kept in the dark. Much better, kid. Thank you. Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch. Think you got more of her in you, tell the truth. Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't know. You took her from me when I was 9 years old.
But you really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that the
They're waiting for you in hell!
What the hell just happened? What is wrong with her?
Had to die.
There's something wrong with her, man.
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go! Go!
Don't trust anyone in Gotham, even those you call your own friends. How much you wanna bet it was Gordon who put the hit out on Thomas? It was probably Gordon. It had to be somebody. Somebody close, from what I pulled from that.
We are in deep shit. I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp. This close. We were this close.
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
That's true.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
That was so weird. She just like
doesn't
flipped.
make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Harvey's right. We need to control this story or someone else will.
Then we need the whole story, not just part of it.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ.
Ah,
I can delay them for
shit.
a little while, but we still need answers.
Yeah, we need to figure out what's going on with this whole Falcone business. That was weird.
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
Somebody did something. They might have drugged her. I don't think they would have paid her for her face.
Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
She had veins pulsing out of her
I'm looking into
lips.
it. I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
She might have been drugged.
Secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
Yeah, there's a needle. There's like a needle stab on the side of her neck.
Her veins, still visible beneath her skin.
That's so weird.
Fresh injection site. That doesn't look like blood. Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the results.
Oh, they probably shot her with that chemical. The one that drove the other officers
I'll
crazy.
be in touch as soon as I have the results.
They might have injected her and then she ended up taking him out.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened. Everything is such a blur.
Sergeant, you have to think. What do you remember?
Oh, God. Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talked big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what.
You have to remember more, Montoya. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Oswald.
Cobblepot said something similar.
I knew it! Oswald!
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. So how is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, hey, don't worry about that now.
I found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do.
Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce!
Vicky Vale?
What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
I'm sorry, Vicky. I don't have time.
Don't brush me off. Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
I have no comment at this time.
Don't be like that, Bruce. Talk to me. Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate Prison for life. A day after he showed up at your house.
Uh-oh. Well, I'm not friends with the guy.
Now you're here. You can't afford to be associated with another scandal. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened. Just give me something to run with.
A police sergeant, Renee Montoya.
Wait, Sergeant Montoya?
You didn't get this from me.
I feel bad. I shouldn't have given a name. Especially with her with the media, I should not have given a name. The worst thing I can do when the media asks, hey, what was the name of this officer that just shot this guy? Oh yeah, Renee Montoya. I should have kept that quiet. But I chose not to, because I was like, man, I could trust her. Oh, put my controller down. I was gonna put my jacket on, but just like freezing it now. And I'm getting a new ceiling fan installed soon.
Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself, or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor. The residue I scanned on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks. Let's see what we got.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sickbed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
Murder at the hands of Montoya. That's not justice.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three.
Yeah.
I hope he told you something before he was killed.
That Batman suit is sick.
What did you learn from him?
Practically family, he said.
Family? Funny, I don't recall any Sunday dinners with the mob.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds.
Oh, I have to do this now?
The men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control.
Compared to the Montoya sample looks like a strain of this. It looks like a decent portion of it. Like someone did like a chemical breakdown.
It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses.
So this is definitely a variant of the same drug that was
used. Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you? Oh.
With this drug, they can exploit anyone's baser impulses, the things they would otherwise control.
Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
Oswald's cell signal. He's probably at the park area. I'll check here first, though. There's no signal over here. Pretty much nothing over here. It's not the docks. Found it. Triangulate that area.
Find her now. Send a strong message.
That's him. Try this one. See what we can find. There'd be nothing in these areas.
Bring me her head.
Bring me her head. Who would he be talking about? He's mad at a woman, specifically. Let's give this a try. I don't think he would be mad at Montoya. And right here.
There, go, you go. You'll be the right head. All right.
Sounds like he's captured somebody. All from the Skyline signal. Cobblepot is at the Skyline.
The Skyline Club.
How's he
Jesus,
back there?
Didn't wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
Perfect! Alright, I'm gonna do this one here. That was a nice little way to leave it off. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and hopefully my microphone sounds good. With that, I will see you all in the next one. Peace.